Hi guys, it's Ginger. So it's been a while, and I have a little friend in the background, so you might hear a bit of background noise. That's fine, she's here. She wanted me to do this, so oh well. So anyways, she requested a bit of voice acting, so in today's video, I decided I'm just gonna make a video with tips and tricks for how to voice act. Now this can be really difficult. Now when I watch a lot of videos, and this isn't even LPS stuff, like I'm talking widespread like movies, all kinds of theatrical sort of things, I notice a lot of bad voice acting, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not perfect, but one thing I notice a lot, and I just can't stand, is the robotic voice. When you speak, you want to speak as if you're just talking to a friend, as if I'm talking right now. You don't want to sound like, oh, please hand me a can of pop, because that sounds really dumb. And you gotta have personality. It's not hand me a pop. That has no personality, that sounds bland. It can be, oh, can you please hand me a pop real quick? Or maybe it can be, hand me a freaking pop. There's those two acts sounded really different. So how can you make it sound different? Well, the tone of your voice, you can be a bit timid, a bit shy, or you can be really loud. So I'll show you an example of something a bit timid. Would you get me a little bit of pop? I'm sorry, I don't want to waste your time. Just, do you have a little bit of time? No, it's fine. I've got some in the fridge. It's like a room away. I'll be right back. So as you can tell, the maneuvering and exit were bad, but that's not the point. The point was just, to get across the acting. Because, there's two different ways you can do it. And for the timid act, it's basically act like you're talking to your principal. That's what I think about it like. I kind of, sometimes I will, close my eyes for a second, and I'll pretend I'm in the principal's office, and I'll get scared. And normally you're timid when you're, scared. If you're generally an extroverted person, which I'm pretty extroverted, which sometimes hurts me. So here's an example of being angry. Look, I've been sitting here for hours. Get me a frickin' pop. Look at you, you're just sitting there. You're not doing anything. Go get me something. We're trying to get something productive done, and we don't have time. Oh, okay, I'll go get it. So once again, the exit was bad. You guys know I normally do better at that. But once again, the point was just the acting. So whenever you're angry, you just want to think of a specific person you hate, which is really mean, but just think about it. Or think about a time your friend made you mad because she was doing something really stupid. For example, you guys know Sushi. She's always talking about Hamilton, and I hate Hamilton, and it's annoying. Hamilton. So, it just makes me mad, and it gets me angry, and sometimes I'll think of something stupid that she does, or something that somebody else does. So, no offense to anybody, it just, it helps me. Now, for the part that everyone has trouble with, and it seems like nobody can do, is boys. For some reason, nobody can voice act for males. And I understand that's really hard, especially if you're like me, I have a very high-pitched, squeaky voice. So basically, you want to kind of take your tongue farther away from your teeth and kind of make an oh sort of thing. You want to spread your mouth more. For example, I play trumpet, and if any of you guys play trumpet or some other form of low brass, which I play high brass, but if you play low brass, you're probably used to kind of really separating your teeth. And for me, I separate the teeth to get the low notes. Well, just like you would with voicing, you lower your teeth to get the lower sound. So it will sound a little bit like this, which isn't perfect, but it's good enough. Because, especially if you think about it, you're doing a guy who's probably around 13, and they're probably not going to have voices this low anyways. Most of them actually have higher pitched voices, so it doesn't matter. For some reason, I feel like I sounded like Donald Trump. I don't know. You can laugh if you want. Sorry, I was talking to my friend in the background. So basically, that's what you need to think about with guys, is just really separating those teeth. Because normally when you talk, your teeth are pretty close together, but when you separate them, it's easy to get a lower sound. So yeah, I'm sorry I compare everything to band. I just really like band. But, yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything I haven't hit on yet? I think I have the basics. I guess that would be the basics of LPS voice acting. So yeah, I mean, it really isn't that difficult. It's not something you should really stress over. The only thing that I say just don't do no matter what is sound like a robot. Like, I know a lot of people they sound robotic, you know? They'll just be somewhere and they'll be talking and they'll just sound like a robot. And, no, don't do that, you know? Be yourself. Or, if you're more experienced, then maybe you can take something from me telling you to be the character. And I don't think the character sounds like this. Hello, my name is Teresa. Nice to meet you. Do you, have water here? Thank you. I mean, or at least I god-awful hope you don't want your character to sound like that. You know what I mean? You want to, have something real to it. Like, hey, I'm Teresa. Who are you? Nice to meet you. Do you happen to have any water? I was just thirsty, passing by. Sorry, wasting a lot of your time, aren't I? I'll be in and out. I promise it'll be quick. Maybe it's just, sometimes I feel like it's because they're in front of a camera. And if you have to, pretend you're not in front of a camera. Like, I do this, I've been doing this since I was 7, so I'm really used to the camera. Not so much the lighting, though. That's new. But, I mean, with the camera, I'm really used to that. So, maybe what's really, I guess, stifling people's confidence might just be the fact that there's a camera. And, if you just have to pretend the camera's not there, you can absolutely do that. That's fine. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. So today was just a bonus video anyways. There wasn't even a video scheduled. My friend was just like, hey, you should make a video. And I was like, sure. So, yeah, this happened. So, just remember, don't do anything like that. Okay, bye guys. Subscribe. You love me. I love you too. Actually, no, I probably don't like you. Just kidding. I hate you, actually. I hate everybody. Okay, goodbye. Eat your food.